You have kids?
Oh, yeah.
You have one or two?
Two. I got 2 little girls, 1 2-year-old and 1 6-year-old, bud.
That's crazy, man.
It's
One's
crazy.
in second grade or third?
Or one's going into first grade. Yeah, my wife's a 3rd grade teacher, but
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
So, yeah, she's going into 1st grade. It's crazy. She went to kindergarten. Yeah, no,
Is that a trip?
it's a huge trip, especially now, dude. I hung out with them all day today, and it's my brother's girl's birthday, and we all went there, and
Nice.
It's just been a blast.
Do they go to the same middle school or same elementary school you went to?
No,
different
because
one?
you know, like I'm on that cutoff between Roosevelt and Cleveland, like literally right there. And I'm in Brookhaven, but I had to go to Cleveland.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Well, I actually went to Catholic school,
You know what's kind of weird is,
and then I went to Cleveland. But I went.
and Truman's on the other side of
Yeah.
the neighborhood of
and-
Robinson.
Yeah,
it
which
is kind of weird.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. My sister went to Roosevelt.
Gotcha.
I moved around a bunch as a kid. I went to Monroe and then Adams.
Okay.
We were actually, remember where the Dillard's building used to be? That on the where Target and all that. I forget what it's called.
Oh, the Target, the original Target on
Where
Main Street.
there was that hump that used to be like a military.
Oh yeah, the Bullet Hill.
Bullet Hill.
Yeah, Bullet Hill, man.
So the building across the highway, I-35, used to be a Dillard's building.
Yeah, and now it's something else.
Yeah. So just offices.
Yeah.
So my parents, when they moved from the east side, they lived at this little condo duplex right there. And so that's how I got into Adams District.
Gotcha.
And whenever we moved to Warwick, my parents they didn't want to switch me schools again because I had moved like 8 times by the time I was like 5 years old or something.
That's
7.
wild.
We moved a lot. So that they were not trying to uplift me again.
Yeah.
So, and all my friends were at Adams. But again, like, I think if I had switched to like Roosevelt or Cleveland where I wanted to go, I probably would be a little bit different because the group of kids was different. Adams, bro, we were pretty like edgy growing up compared to those kids.
Cleveland, I feel like it wasn't where I belonged because like there's a lot of people not from Brookhaven there.
Yeah.
Most people aren't from there. But no,
like
I met
Robinson.
Yeah. There was like a couple of people that lived in Brookhaven, but Cleveland. I don't remember much honestly because my childhood I had a brain tumor, so I don't remember.
So what was
crap?
Do you remember anything from like right after your brain tumor?
Right before, like I remember, playing baseball and like being and then we got a routine physical because I couldn't throw a strike, and I was 12 years old, and I was like a top pitcher for my team, played all this stuff, and then my reaction times were off. Apparently, that's what my pediatrician said. And so we took a CAT scan, and then they're like, we need to take an MRI.
Oh, shit.
And the MRI found out a golf ball sized tumor on,
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, I had so much stuff in Oklahoma that didn't work, surgeries and biopsies and a shunt put in my head, all of it unnecessary.
Wow.
All of it unnecessary, because then...
How did it end up that you go out to New York?
Because luckily for the car business, dude.
Okay,
Luckily
but it was like, because I hear about like MD Anderson, like other places in Texas, it was New York, was Columbia, were they like the best of the best?
They are the best of the best, yes. They were, and the way we found it was from a mutual friend of my dad's business partner. His brother had cancer at Columbia University.
Oh, shit.
And they talked about it and knew this neurologist that was the best in the world at this surgery and could get it done.
Dang, dude.
And I flew out.
Yeah.
And that morning at 4 a.m, they were putting me on the table, like preparing me, like, this is how you're gonna sit. I was literally sitting like this, sitting down, put my head in the cushion, and I was there for 13 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
And
you're so young.
Dude.
So I had a friend that was hit by a car when we were like 5-6 years old, and he was in a coma for a couple weeks, came out of it, has a family now.
Yeah, he probably doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember. But
I sort of remember, but not really.
I guess my point is though, is like the brain, like kids are so fucking excuse my language.
Resilient.
Yes. They're
Yeah.
like, as humans, dude, I mean, really tough. So I'm not surprised that you bounced back and like had a great life. But
Yeah, and
it's
especially
crazy.
now, if I would have had it now or something, no, there's no bouncing back.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure if I like
Oh, at our
if I was
age?
31 years
Yep.
old and had to go
Yeah.
through all that stuff, that it would have affected you way worse. And there's no coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I was growing, I guess. you
Yeah,
know,
like
but-
if they never had found it, what could have
Dude.
occurred? You could not be here.
Or
you
what
know,
if we never went to, New York? Like there would have been.
you might not be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I have a different perspective on life
Yeah.
at a young age. And like you were talking about today, it's like that flow state. Like that's something I unconsciously was not aware about. Like that I would go through. Because like in that time, it was super spiritual. Like my mom, everybody else was sick to death, worried. But for some reason, my mom was like, everything's going to be okay. Everything, because she had this like
Yeah.
spiritual awakening. Like she said some stuff happened like in an elevator
Wow.
and she came out and was just like, everything's going to be okay. Like, and she was the only one.
Yeah.
And that everyone else was just like in their own
Dude.
feeling about themselves, and-
Yeah, that's honestly like hard to, I'm like getting emotional because I've had that same type of like experience, and that faith is so important, man. Like it's a big deal.
So that's why I try to have a delusional like positivity, because like, hey, it's gonna be okay, dude.
Yeah.
Like everything's gonna be all right.
And like it makes probably life now seem really fun, and you can have that positive attitude because you're like, hey man, like nothing I go through now is a flesh wound, like
Exactly, and it also makes it difficult because people don't understand.
Yeah.
They're like, what? Like why
they
don't
probably have this superficial outlook on things.
Well, it's like
hard
the
to
little things don't matter, dude.
Yeah,
they
the
don't
small details.
Yeah, they don't matter. And like your wife, like my wife, like they do matter.
Yeah.
So that's where I butt heads sometimes, but
But again, it's all perspective, but like you have a special perspective on like life, which is beautiful. You carry that energy too at work, and I'm sure at your family or when you're with your family. So
yeah, and
that's a blessing, man.
There's just no need to like be upset. Like why? Like why not? Like we're all in this matrix and this thing together. We're trying to figure out how to, do it, but why not be happy about it?
I think sometimes people who haven't been through like really tough challenges are easily affected by random small stuff.
Yeah.
But I also think, like having too much trauma can actually keep you from having a real positive outlook. So it is kind of tough. Like you want to put your kids through difficult things so they have a real perspective, but you don't want to like traumatize them either.
It's made me soft for sure.
Yeah.
Especially having girls, dude. You can't yell at them.
No.
I yelled at my
Dude.
like 2-year-old, and then she just looks at you, and then
Dude,
it just starts crying. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, and Harlow, my daughter, was in timeout today because she pushed her 1-year-old brother down.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I said something.
Yeah, like lost her,
but
like, what are you doing?
And I didn't actually put her in timeout. Her mom did, but turns out she starts bawling in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And Sarah's like, what's upsetting you? Like, what's going on? She was like, it's Daddy. Like, why did he do that? And I was not even aware of what I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, having kids changes everything.
It humbles you real quick.
Big time.
And no, dude, you know what's even crazier?
What?
It's like when your kids start getting older, they'll start calling you out for your crap.
Bro,
They're like, Daddy, why do you go in the garage?
Harlow's just starting to call people out.
Yeah, why do you go in the garage? Like, I'm going to, do my thing. I'm like, it's like, man, they call you out for your bull crap.
Yeah.
And no one else will, because everyone else, the small talk, like I said, they don't want to, like, oh, that's just him in their mind. That's just him. It's all good.
So like,
why don't you call me out?
I love calling people out. I love creating a little bit of discomfort because I personally have had that happen. People have called me out on my shit. Excuse my language. I keep cussing. But Yeah, I feel like challenge. I played sports. Maybe that's where it comes from, just being like, shucked in the face for no reason, whatever it might be. But I definitely think like people need someone like that in their lives to call them out on stuff. So yeah, if you have kids, get ready to face your blind spots for sure.
And dude, in sales also helps too. It's almost made me a little too desensitized to rejection.
Yeah. Because you keep rolling.
Because in my mind, I know rejection is a good thing. You're on the right path. If they're saying no, I mean, if someone's not telling me not to do it, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing, but I got to do it a different way.
Yeah.
I got to go a different path to do it, but I'm on the right path. You feel me?
Yeah, and sales is honestly my favorite industry because I think there's this argument between marketing and sales. So if you're doing sales, but you're in the wrong industry, you're not going to change your life. You're not going to become great. But it's kind of like, okay, if I'm rowing in a boat, it doesn't matter how hard I work if I'm in the wrong boat. So is marketing more valuable than sales? Is sales more valuable? Here's my perspective. I think marketing, you can create larger leaps through marketing, through just putting a budget down, focusing on social media, spending time learning to market a product, to promote. I think you can do a lot more like leaps and bounds. But sales, I think if you are great, if you're at the top 1% of marketing and the top 1% of sales, I think a salesman is more dangerous and has more potential to be great at whatever he does.
No, because
they're more adaptable.
You put it in perspective for me. Really, it's like, no, you're serving others. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm solving a problem for your family.
Yeah.
And then in turn, what comes with that is help for my family.
Yeah.
So if I'm helping other people's family,
reciprocity.
Help mine, yeah,
it's reciprocating.
Instead of thinking of money, because money is so meaningless.
Dude, that's it.
It's a paper and it's so dull and the frequency is so ugh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like, how do you have a fiat dollar? You have this system, but you can't be focused on it. But you want it. You want the things that money can provide. You want the memories and the trips, the vacations with your family. How do I balance okay, I actually want to have energy. I want purpose and meaning and God filling my life with blessings. That's really what I think is become my focus since having kids. It wasn't until I had kids that I was fully on that. I had taste of it, but not fully every day. That's my focus.
Yeah, and it's I want to raise them to be more successful than me and to not do the things that I did and to learn from my mistakes, and that's really your purpose.
Yeah.
You're grown, you have little mini-me's, bud.
I had a conversation with someone at the gym the other day, and we were talking about man, why did we do that? When we were 18, we had all this potential. Why did we go drink and drive or party?
What were we doing?
What were we actually thinking about? And I honestly think that for me, I was for sure not focused on God. If I was going to church on Sunday, I know I wouldn't have been out drinking on Saturday night as much. So maybe that would have made a difference. But some of it for me personally, I think was the years leading up to that. I was so burned out on sports and school.
Yeah.
I genuinely just wanted, I think I finally had a break of the...
Yeah, it was kind of like me.
Yeah.
It was kind of like me. I wanted a chance to be a kid.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed out on being a kid, on which
100%.
You didn't miss out on anything. This is just your path. That's where you're going.
But when you're 25, you're still a kid. When you're 40, you're still a kid compared to an 80-year-old.
Yeah,
we were trying to do things ahead of our time. We might have actually been more mature than other kids our age.
Well, and my daughter is 6 years old and is worried about stuff in the future.
Oh yeah.
Already. Yeah. And I'm like, you're 6 years old and she thinks it's so long. 2 years is so long. She's like, I can't, 2 years. No, no, babe, 2 years is no time at all. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She thinks it's 2 seconds.
She can't fathom it.
Yeah.
And we're like,
we can track down every second of it.
Yeah, right.
But she has no idea.
Well, yeah, man. Honestly, I'm glad we had this conversation. I'm glad we're both working together now because it's good to have a refreshing set of eyes.
Dude, it's like I've been looking for this. I've been looking for like just someone to, because I'm okay with keeping myself positive, but everyone around me isn't I don't know.
Yeah, you can
I just
feel
knew
it.
instantly, like I was just like, okay, that guy is where I want to be too. Like,
heck yeah, man.
Like we're both kind of on the same level. So that's why I'm here and I love it, dude. Like
bro.
I mean, I don't, whether you continue working with us or not, I hope we do these forever.
Oh, we will. So we're going to. And I honestly have been following your stuff for years. Like social media, Facebook posts, like I've always liked them. And
for sure. So definitely before we even.
I think people cross paths at the same time. So this could be a lot of fun. Like if we do start doing a podcast or doing social media.
Whatever we do.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Alex, stand on business, baby.
Let's go.
No cap,
No cap, Nolan.
You know what I mean?
All right, G.